Hello YouTube, this is Darkonslaught and today is another review in the Star Wars The Force Awakens storyline, and this time I'll be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch Poe Dameron and Riot Trooper 2-pack. Now, as I mentioned in a previous video, I was skipping the pilot version of Poe Dameron since I really did not like the face sculpt too much of it, and 2-pack definitely had a better face sculpt based on the actor's name, which I actually don't know on the top of my head, unfortunately. But anyways, we'll take a look at the box as usual. The box is different than your basic 6-inch Black Series in the Force Awakens 2 line, since this is actually, at the moment, the only 2-pack. There are a couple of 4-packs and other multi-packs, but I think at this point in time, this is the only one they made so far. It does have a really nice look at the Riot Trooper and Poe Dameron, and it is a bit of a longer box, so basically it's like as if you slap two boxes together and fuse them into one. Has a bio for both characters on the back as usual, but that's pretty much it for the boxes themselves. Now, unfortunately, my Riot Trooper kind of went through some QC issues. Just looking at it already from here, he does have a lot of problems with his legs, as you can see there. They're not the most straight design legs, but I guess it's not the worst in the world since I mostly got this for Poe Dameron anyway. I got this from Target, along with the recent sale that's been going on for just about $33 or so. I forgot exactly how much I paid for it, but it's definitely worth it, I guess, for the two figures for the $40 price, but it's definitely more worth it with the $30 price. But anyways, we'll take a look at the Riot Trooper quickly. It's mostly just the First Order Stormtrooper, but it does have a few maybe minor paint differences. It does have the same points of articulation, and even with the large shield, nothing is really hindered, so that's nice. So we're just going to quickly go over them. It does have a ball-jointed head. It does have ratcheted shoulders, or ball-hinged shoulders, should I say. It does have forwards and backwards moving. He has ball-jointed elbows, along with a good elbow degree movement. I'm just going to put the gun there since it keeps popping off. He has joints in the wrists, so that's really nice. He has an abdomen crunch there. He has fully jointed outward hip movement. He has double jointed knees, also swivels just a bit. Actually, no, there's no swivels, I forgot about that. But it does have really nice ankle movement, so that's pretty much good on that. Now, the main difference, as I mentioned earlier, is that he contains one new weapon and this large shield, which is not removable from the arm since it's actually molded inside. But what's cool is that he actually contains the Tonfa/electrical blaster that he actually used, that one of the Riot Troopers actually used in one of the recent trailers. So that's really nice that it does feature that. He also has the same blasters that the original First Order Stormtrooper came with, so that's really nice that you have a lot of options. So I'm just going to quickly put the blaster back in his hand for a second there, and put this back there. We're going to show a little comparison with the standard version of the First Order Stormtrooper here now. So here is the Riot Trooper, and here it is next to, if I could stand, the standard First Order Stormtrooper. So as you can see, it's pretty much the same mold, but it does have a few differences, maybe in the paint apps and various other things. But anyways, we're going to take him over to the side and now look at Poe Dameron. Poe Dameron is, although it kind of looks like a retool of Finn, he actually is a completely new sculpt. That looks really nice. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, which is really tight on mine, which allows movement all around, so that's nice. He has ball-hinged shoulders. He can also bend up, forwards and back. He has ball joints in the elbows, which allows good movement in the elbow movement there. He does have some good wrist joints, so that's really nice. He has articulation in the waist, but it's really tight, so there's not a whole lot of movement at the moment he can do. He can have outward hip movements, so that's really nice. He can also swivel up on the leg there. He has double joints in the knees, and he also has really nice ankle pivots. And I think his boots swivels? No, he doesn't have any boot swivels, but that's really nice. He does feature this really cool blaster, and I really like the blasters that they released with the Force Awakens figures, since they're a lot more technically advanced just by the way they look, and it looks really out of this world. What's also cool about this Poe Dameron is that he also features a helmet, which can actually be placed on his head, and I can understand why a lot of people are kind of controversial with the banana visor, but it's not the worst for the 6-inch here. What's cool is that, even though it's kind of hard to put on, he does look really nice with the helmet, so I guess you can kind of replicate one of the scenes he's going inside an X-Wing or something, but since there is no 6-inch X-Wing to go alongside it, there really isn't that much of a purpose besides, I guess, just by looks. But overall, I still think this is a really nice 2-pack to get a hold of, and as I mentioned earlier, it is a Target exclusive release. I've heard that it has appeared in various Target stores throughout the US, but I actually have to get this online since I've yet to see it actually in my physical store at this point. But it's definitely a worthwhile set to get a hold of, and I highly recommend this for those who have been collecting the 6-inch Black Series, or maybe just Star Wars fans in general. Anyways, 2015 has been a really nice year with a lot of the figures we got. With Force Awakens coming up, and actually, by the time this review is up, Force Awakens has already premiered in theaters, but I still think this is a really nice set, and it's a good way to end 2015. I will have one more review after this, but for now, hopefully 2016 will be a nice year for lots of new Star Wars products and various other things. Please comment, subscribe, and check out Hero Taku and the Gideon blog as soon as they reopen. Also, please check out me on Twitter under Darkonslaught, and follow the various other places that I have linked down there, including the WW podcast. Happy seeing you on YouTube, and may the Force be with you. Bye.